Hi, everyone. This is a special segment, really quickly to talk with Inma, our expert lawyer in Valencia, Spain, España. We're going to be talking today about the Golden Visa because we have found out that, of course, it is going to be ending on April the 3rd, 2025. And I thought I would just talk with her a little bit to see what her insights are on this, what the time frames, what people should be doing if they're interested in this, and just see where this goes to. We're recording these sessions for our community, which are Canadians who dream of living, working, or retiring abroad, either permanently or partially. So whether you still want to be a Canadian snowbird, as we like to call ourselves, and you want to spend most of the time of the year in Canada, but also have other places to go, or whether you want to make it more permanently and make it a permanent residency somewhere else. So, Inma, thank you so much again. Welcome to our show.
Hi, so thank you very much for inviting me to join on you today.
So I got an email or I got a note. I'm connected all over the place on this World Wide Web, and I got notice from somewhere that the Golden Visa was stopping, and I made a little video. And then within 24 hours, you sent me a WhatsApp text letting me know, hey, by the way, the Golden Visa is ending as well. Why is this important? Can you tell us, first of all, highlight top level, what's this Golden Visa in respect to residency?
Well, I think the Golden Visa program has been so important in Spain for all the people who can invest in property more than 500,000 euros, because the thing is the only visa where you could still be non-tax resident in Spain while you have a residency card that allows you to come to the Schengen space and stay for more than 90 consecutive days or whatever. And also it's the only, at the moment, the only residency card that has a duration of 3 years. So it the cancellation of this program, it has a big impact in all the residency applications.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we need 500,000 euros. It's being canceled. Now, I've read, and I don't want to get into deep reasons why, but I get the sense that there's not a lot enough housing in Spain right now. And is that one of the reasons it's being canceled, do you think?
Yes, well, there are the government has said many reasons. The main reason seems to be the housing problem, that the prices has increased. They are saying 48% in the last 5 years, and
Hmm.
they are doing among these cancellation of the Golden Visa program, they are approving other measures in order to
Okay.
uh, it reduce the price of the houses here in Spain.
All right. Well, that's not if I haven't applied, so let's start. If I've already in the visa program application, I'm okay, right? I've applied and it's going to go through the process. Is that right? So.
Correct. If you already own an investor visa, a golden visa, you can renew it as long as you want, if you still fulfill the same requirements as now, like which are basically to keep the investment of the 500,000 euros in Spain and not having criminal records and all these minor requirements. As long as you fulfill the requirements today, you can renew your golden visa for other temporary 3-year cards as much as you want. That is not a problem for the person who already own a visa. If you don't have currently a golden visa, but you are planning to buy a property in Spain, you must hurry because you must submit your application before the April 3rd in this year. And
Okay.
one very important thing to submit that application is that you need to have made the investment of the 500,000 euros. So you could be in this three situation, or you are in process to buy the property, and then you will have to provide a deposit in a Spanish bank account for the 500,000 euros, and that deposit has to be only for paying that purchase. the other option, you are in process. You have bought the property, but the property is in process to be registered in your name. In that case, you could provide the payment of the property and the payment of the property taxes. Or third, you already own a property and the property is already registered in your name. So then you provide a certificate from the land registry stating that you own a property which price was above that 500,000 euros. So you must be in one of these situations before April 3rd if you want to apply for a new golden visa.
Okay. So if I'm understanding correctly, the first step is not applying for the golden visa. The first step is getting a property or one of those three stages, either owning it already, in the process of buying it, and you've put your 500,000 euros in a Spanish bank account with a that's froze. Did they freeze it sort of, or like they just put a note?
Yes, it has to be unavailable for you. It
Right.
is just
Okay.
that
No
purpose. Yes,
access to it. I'm going to the bank. Hey, bank manager, this is for my buying a property. I don't touch it kind of thing. Whatever they do, they have to do, right? So
correct.
that's the first step. Don't go into Spain and apply for golden visa if you don't even know where you're going to buy a property. Find your property first.
Yes.
So now I found let's say I'm in one of those three stages. I come to a legal firm like your own, and we start the visa process. I'm assuming, please correct me, people don't want to come on April 3rd, right? Like, what's the process to get it into the stamped and official and legal?
Well, the process is once you are in process to buy a property or you own a property in Spain, next stage is that you have to file your residency application, your golden visa application. You could file that application if you are in Spain from Spain, or if you are abroad from the Spanish consulate in the country where you live.
Okay.
The main documents that you will need, just in general, the main documents are that you need to provide a criminal record certificate from the country where you are living in the last 5 years, and that certificate has to be legalized as the international rules by the Spanish consulate or with the Gaposti. You also have to provide a private health insurance in Spain. My law firm, for instance, we have two health insurance providers, so usually we provide that to our clients. And the other important thing is you need to prove some financial means to live in Spain, which will be actually that you have savings for at least 34,000 euros or the equivalent in any currency. This is for one applicant. If you want to bring your family members, your spouse or your children, for each family members that wants to come with you, will be 8,400 euros more.
Okay.
This is for the financial means. And these are the two more difficult documents to get. The rest of the
Yeah.
documents will be forms, tax fee, and things like that.
I'm assuming also that the criminal record check needs to be translated into Spanish and
Correct.
uh, and submitted. So uh, it's almost like if you are serious and you feel that this is the only visa that you want to go for, you need to drop almost everything. Today is January 14th. It's not that far away. Get your criminal record check, get your health certificate from a Spanish provider, and get a house, get a property. And now, does the property have to be built? I'm just wondering, can it be like, here's,
No, it could be even a plot,
okay,
but the cost of the plot has to be at least 500,000
okay.
euros.
Really
And
good information. Yeah. Uh,
honestly, if I were a foreigner and I was thinking about going into the Golden Visa program, first thing that I will do now in January, get the criminal record certificate for my country, and if I am planning to come with my spouse or with my children, get the marriage certificate or the birth certificate from my children, with apostille and for the translation, we also provide an official translation. But these are the two most difficult documents that you have to get: criminal record certificate plus marriage certificate or birth certificate. Once you have that, then next step, buy the property, do the investment. And then the rest of the documents could be get in 1 week, because these will be bank documents or health insurance documents. That's easier to get. But if you are planning to try to be one of the last persons getting the golden visa in Spain, to be into that program, I will recommend you that next steps.
Okay. And correct me if I'm wrong. So if I can come to Spain with my criminal record check in English and bring it to you or somewhere else, and they can have it translated and apostilled in Spain?
No, the
Oh,
apostille is always in the country where the document was issued.
okay. Understood.
So you have to
So
bring
it
the
has to be
document
done
in
here in
English with
Canada.
apostille.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So this is great information. And I wasn't aware, you mentioned about the need to have cash flow. That's similar to the non-lucrative visa, that also with the golden visa, you just can't have the property, you have to have cash flow as well. And I
Yes.
can only think that, as a property owner, there's got to be other things to pay for, taxes, water, hydro. So you just don't buy the property and all of a sudden,
No, no, it requires a minimum of cash flow to pay for your life here.
okay. This is great. Thank you so much. If people have more questions, can they reach out to you directly, or how do they get in touch with you?
Yes, sure. They could send us an email, WhatsApp, or whatever.
Okay.
We are 24/7 available.
We have your information. I'll be sure to put it on the links. And as always, thank you so much, and really important information. And thank you for your time.
Thank you for inviting me. Okay,
Bye.
see you. Bye.